Well, hello there, Leo. This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot. I'm a witch and a tarot card reader, and this is a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Leo, week of October 19th. This one doesn't resonate so much. Please check your natal chart and my other readings. If you would like your own private reading, you can find all of my info down below in the description box. My least expensive starts at $20. If you're a cross watcher, meaning that you're involved with the Leo, keep in mind that the energies here might be reversed for you. All right, Leo. So this is the overall energy. We have the Four of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. We're also going to do the present situation, your energy, your person's energy, the advice, and then the outcome. So we have someone who still feels tied and bound to you with the Eight of Swords. That is self-limiting behavior, it's self-sabotaging behavior. Combined with the Knight of Swords, which is impulsive, it's running in and out of situations, not having a plan, not having any idea what you hope to accomplish. And the Four of Cups showing up here, which is a certain indifference here. I'm getting that this person pushed you away. That's kind of what is coming up for me here. I'm feeling like they were indifferent, or there's a lot of fears and anxieties, and we'll get to that down in their energy below. But this person is their own worst enemy, whoever you are dealing with. They didn't have the maturity, they didn't have the right mindset to give you what you were searching for in a relationship. So let's look at the present situation. We have the Six of Swords, and that is, going away from a relationship. It's leaving it behind. This is also like moving into calmer waters. This may have been a very chaotic kind of a relationship, especially if you're dealing with someone symbolized by the Knight of Swords. That is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. It's also just somebody who's not really settled. We have the Four of Swords, and that is healing, it's resting, it's taking good care of yourself. And the Ten of Swords is the end of a cycle. Tens end things, aces start. This is also contemplation. This is sometimes a card where you feel stabbed in the back. And this person may have stabbed you in the back, like you offered them everything and they pretty much were indifferent to it, or they seemed indifferent to it. We have the Ten of Swords, though, and that is a lot of thought energy. I do think that this relationship is left in echo. I think that you're still, contemplating what happened and, kind of like a feeling of what the hell was that, pretty much. All right, let's look at you a little bit closer. We have Three of Swords, heartbreak. It's also a disappointment, breakup. It's getting over a broken heart. Five of Swords here, which there may have been a nasty ending to this relationship. This is also manipulative energy with the Five of Swords. I think this person may have tested your boundaries. I think this person tried to push you a little. And I feel like they pushed you just a little bit too far and you cut ties. That's kind of what's coming to mind for me. Because we have the Eight of Swords here in reverse. Now, this could be their energy up above. Maybe at one time you felt tied and bound to them, or maybe they still felt tied and bound to you. But you have cut these ties. You've realized your own power. You're walking away from the situation. I think it may have been pretty toxic, or at least there was an undercurrent underneath this relationship that feels unhealthy to me. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is a missed opportunity. The aces start cycles. This could have been a real match here. It could have been a relationship that could have led to something more, but with the Nine of Coins, you're focused on yourself right now. That is single, independent energy. It's taking care of you. The Hermit card, that's withdrawing. That's learning a lesson too. Do you see the illumination around her and that lantern in the foreground? It's learning some lessons, life lessons, and they don't come easily necessarily, but it is withdrawing, focusing on you, and the disappointment. It could have turned out better if only they had handled the situation better. We have the Ace of Swords. This is either cutting ties with the person, just cutting them out, like straight, boom, I'm just going to cut this situation out. Or just realizing that this person couldn't bring you happiness, they couldn't give you what you were looking for. Sometimes that's, I don't, we have that realization, it kind of drops out of the sky at us. The Nine of Cups is focusing on your own happiness, it's your joy. It's also a little bit of a single card. And the Three of Cups, you may have started dating again or you're contemplating dating again. Because it's a three, I just want to say like there may have been a third party involved. Usually that will show up in the reverse position, but just going to lay that out there. There may have been another person and not necessarily in the romantic fashion. There may have been like a meddling family member or something like that. All right, let's look at your person. We have the Moon and the Devil here. Yikes. Along with the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is someone who is withdrawn, withholding. It's someone who has a scarcity mindset, someone who's afraid of being vulnerable. They don't want to share their resources with you. And when it comes to Pentacles, that's time. It's also not someone not valuing you or the relationship or your time. That's another possibility. The Moon is fears, it's anxieties, it's subconscious or unconscious desires that sometimes make us into our own worst enemies. Have you ever wondered, why the hell did I do that to myself? That's this kind of card. The Moon is also associated with Cancer and Pisces, so you may have been dealing with either a Cancer or a Pisces. The Devil card is the major arcana for Capricorn. Could have been dealing with one of those. Or somebody who's kind of their own worst enemy. The Devil is addictions, it's toxic behavior. It's someone who's someone who tends to do things that are short term, like I'm going to work on my short term happiness and I'm not playing the long game in this situation. So an example of that would mean like blowing your paycheck on a Friday night and having a good time instead of saving for like the house that you want. It's short-term payoff and missing the long-term happiness that would come your way. So kind of take that as it resonates. There could also be a soul tie between you and this person, an unhealthy one, like a karmic relationship or a soul contract of some sort, not necessarily a soulmate. Now, we have the Page of Swords. I do think this person is either curious about you or is checking up on you on social media. If you've blocked them, they find ways around it, or they're asking people about you, or just they're simply putting some thought energy into you. Five of Cups is regrets. This person does regret that they lost you, but I'm not seeing that they regret their behavior so much, because this doesn't indicate very much change to me. This is someone who's still in that mindset, but they do regret it and they do miss you. Queen of Swords. So this could be an air sign. It could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra, or somebody who's kind of cold, somebody who's withdrawn. So this could just be someone who's emotionally shut down. And I say that as an Aquarius. Sometimes we're very logical. Air signs tend to be a little more standoffish. So we have a head over heart decision with the Two of Swords. The Four of Cups, and that is like not liking your options, not accepting a love offer, not being happy with it. And we have the Five of Pentacles. They are feeling this loneliness, this isolation from you. I almost feel like they were just trying to push you to see what you would do, and they didn't expect you to kind of snap and just, walk away. This may have been some manipulation, especially with that Five of Swords that appeared up above. So let's check out your advice. We have the Queen of Wands. That's you, Leo, Sag, Aries. It's also taking care of yourself. Ten of Wands is the end of a cycle. It's also releasing burdens. It's, I'm not going to be carrying this weight anymore. You're dumping it and, moving forward. Now, King of Cups, you could have been dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Pisces, or this is you being in touch with your emotions. It's being emotionally available, it's processing your emotions in this situation. I don't think a lot of you are going to be like entertaining this person again. I think a lot of you are done with that Ten of Wands in reverse. But keep in mind, this is a general reading. So let's look at your oracles. We have pride. Yeah. This person may have like this twisted sense of pride, like I can't be vulnerable, especially with that Four of Pentacles. Um, afraid of letting like somebody in, afraid of like you getting to know their ooey gooey center with that moon card there. That's a possibility. We have self-sabotage. Yeah. I do think this person is their own worst enemy. I don't think that they're emotionally mature enough for like a real relationship, or they're simply not in the mindset right now. Maybe they're dealing with some hurts or some anxieties, or, they need some personal development, is what I'm getting at. We have for your outcome the Hanged One in reverse, which is release, it's letting it go. Also, major arcana for Pisces. Three of Cups, again, may have been a third party, or this is you like having a good time. Maybe you're on Zoom with your friends having some midnight margaritas. Does anyone else do that at this time of year? I love practical magic. We have the Two of Pentacles, which is weighing some options, because I don't know that for a lot of you, this person is an option anymore. This feels pretty much done to me. So let me know down below if this resonated at all for you. Please like and subscribe, since I do free weekly readings here on YouTube. And if you want to order your own private reading, you can find my info down below. All right, blessed be, Leo. Bye.